Now that the seasons are changing, I'm excited to come here and share with you what's changed in our home for the fall season. Welcome back to Making Everyday Magic. My name is Shauna, and if you are new here, we are a homeschooling family of 4. We're in our 8th year of homeschooling, and we have a 12-year-old and an 8-year-old. Today, I wanted to pop on, and I just wanted to share with you our new and updated fall cleaning routine for 2024. Guys, before we go any further, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find me right on down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. I will have this video timestamped for you down below, so if you just want to skip around to see any different kind of portion of it, my plan is to chat with you about why this is important to me, what I do to kind of keep myself on track and on schedule, what my kids' chores are looking like this fall, and then also something new that we have added to our home to kind of help facilitate some of the bigger jobs that definitely need tackling. So that is what we're going to dive into right now. Let's get started. Many of you probably have a similar feeling that I do. I live at home, obviously. We parent at home, we school at home, and I run businesses out of my home. It is very important to me that things are neat and they are in their place. I am one of the people who really likes storage that you can't see, because visual clutter really does impact my physical feelings. And I can tell when we've gone through and decluttered or cleaned out a space, I just feel lighter. So for me, having all of that stuff, even just where I can see it, even if it's neat, really bothers me. So for me, the priority is keeping things tidy, keeping them deep cleaned, not necessarily, but for me, it is a really big deal if things are not where they need to be. This has become incredibly apparent recently. We have been cleaning so many things out, making trips to donation, passing along things that we no longer need, being real, truthful, and honest with ourselves about what deserves to be in our space. And it has made a really big difference in our home. Our home is easier to clean. Our home is faster to clean. There's less complaining coming out of every person in our home when it does come to cleaning or tackling bigger projects, because it is just easier to get them done. It is a lot easier to get to those deep cleaning or bigger cleaning tasks if you're not constantly having to start from picking everything up. If I can spend 5 minutes picking up, 10 minutes deep cleaning something, that's a very different conversation than trying to spend 20 minutes picking up before I can even get to the cleaning part. It does make it so much easier, and having everything neat and organized is an absolutely huge help, because I know where everything goes because it has a home. My entire family knows where everything goes. So if I say, go put this away, they know where away is. Not to mention, all of our cleaning supplies have a home, and that means if I need a paper towel, if I need a glass cleaner, I know where everything is and it's in its home, so it's easier to use and grab to keep up with the rest of our home. So that has made an absolute huge difference for us recently, and we are working really hard to go through every single thing in our home, put our hands on it, and be truthful and honest with ourselves. Is it serving us? Does it need to move along? There's the, I think it's Marie Kondo, who's like, does it bring you joy? And then there's this like new kind of like, interwebs viral ADHD thing where it's like, if there was poop on it, would you clean it to save it, or would you just throw it away and get a new one? And so some of those are really helpful ways to really address if it's worth it or not worth it, if you keep it or move it along. There's some people who say, I think is it Clutterbug over there, who says that, if you have it and you keep it for a purpose, I'll use this piece of scrapbook paper one day, would you remember that you had it? And if you did, would you remember where it was so you could use it? And I actually am very guilty of that, because I have collected and amassed so many educational things, craft things over the years, that I really do go back and use those things that I know right where they are. So I feel a little bit more justified in hanging on to the things that I probably should let go live a better and different life. And I try to think about the Toy Story 4, like they don't need to be mine, they need to be enjoyed. And so it's more important to me that these things do find a good and useful home than that they sit in my dark closet waiting for their time to shine. So those are the things that I try to take into my cleaning, decluttering, home routines and philosophies. So going into the fall, we have actually, I have maintained my cleaning themes. I love a theme. I am a person who, if I can get a theme behind it, if I can make it novel, it's so much more likely to be done. And so if you are new here, you may not know that I have a theme for every day of the week. So we've got Make It Right Monday, which is where we are just cleaning up and recovering from the week. And all of these tasks take like 30 minutes max. So Make It Right Monday, just getting kind of recovered from the weekend and prep for the week. Tinkle Sprinkle Tuesday, which is bathrooms, of course, as you can tell. Wax On, Wax Off Wednesday, which is dusting everything, making sure everything is wiped down. That's Extra Thursday, so like a bigger task, something that cleaning something out or cleaning the oven because you've seen that it's something that needs to be done. And then Forget About It Friday, which is those things that you tend to forget about. Things that you don't think about, like wiping out the fridge or cleaning out a drawer, things like that, and floors on Friday. So that is how I tackle that approach. We used to do laundry on Thursdays. I do all the laundry in one day. I have a system for that as well. We get it sorted out the night before. My husband starts it in the morning and I just run laundry all day, and I will, as soon as it comes out of the dryer, I take our big bed and I make everyone their own pile, and then I will fold it all at once. Or if there's not enough time in the day, everybody comes together and folds their own, but we do it together so that we can chat about the day, or it just makes it so much more enjoyable. So that is how we tackle that. Now for those bigger things, if it is something I see that needs to get done, I will put it on my list for a Thursday or Friday task or a weekend task. If it is something that is bothering me, I don't necessarily have a formula for getting through. I don't, not like a checklist or anything like that. It's just if I see it and it needs to be done, then that is when we are doing that. Now, also in our home is the expectation that our children help out. Now, our children have chore charts, and we do update them about every school year because our obligations change outside of our home, but also our kids are adapting and able to do more inside our home. Now, our kids have gotten very good at checking off their chores. They do get paid an allowance if they get all of these things done. And then they have the opportunity to earn bonus bucks if they go above and beyond. So, cooking dinner. But the caveat to that is that their entire list of chores must be done in order to get paid extra. So that is very helpful in our home. They will also, or have also, progressed a little bit to that place where they will see something that needs to be done and then just go ahead and take care of it, which is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. They also are very good at, if we ask them to do something, then they do it. And so that is incredibly helpful in our home because it's a team effort. Everybody comes together. So before I show you the chore charts, I do want to talk about something we've done a little bit more recently, which I am calling tandem cleaning. So taking one room, especially something that we want to get our hands on everything and declutter and really get in and deep clean it, taking one room, and everyone, the whole family, we're rotating who gets to pick the music. We turn on some music and everyone cleans that room either for an hour or until it's done, whichever one comes first. And I'm talking about, I was able to vacuum the bottom of the couches because my kids were wiping things off and my husband was dusting shelves and we were all in the same space. So it does, in my brain, count as family time. It's so much more enjoyable to do it this way. Everybody enjoys it so much more. So tandem cleaning is huge. I love it. It's my new favorite. And I think we're just going to rotate through a different portion of the home every week and just make this happen, whether it's an evening or a weekend. It's so easy to devote that hour of time when you're not trying to segregate it. And it's so much more enjoyable when you aren't segregated to do it. So having everybody come together and really invest their love, attention, and energy into our home together as a family has been really nice. So I am enjoying this so much, and it is, it's kind of wonderful, and I like it, and we're gonna keep it up, especially as we keep trying to, again, get that deep cleaning going and also the decluttering going. It's a big deal, and I like it. So let me give you a quick look at their chore charts for the 2024-2025 school year, and then we can go over that a little bit. So one, please remember that I have a 7th grader and a 3rd grader, so I don't have littles anymore, which is crazy. I also utilize Photoshop and Canva quite a bit. So every year what I try to do is theme their chore charts to like their current favorite. And so M's is guineas and A's is descendants. So for example, I also broke down what needs to be done on what day based on, usually I give them that freedom and it's fine. A little extra today, a little less tomorrow based on our obligations, but we do have obligations. So I wanted to make sure that I at least put out the intent that they're balanced in the right way to get done for the week. So my 3rd grader is responsible for wiping down the face of the cabinets and the appliances with just like a microfiber and water. Also wiping our table and chairs. That way it gets done every week. I didn't mention our kitchen actually. Let me pause right here. Our kitchen gets cleaned every day because we're cooking every day. So it gets cleaned every day, not deep cleaned, wiped down, dishes done. Dishes are run every single day. The dishwasher is loaded at the end of the night, run, and my husband unloads it in the morning. So every single day. Our living room is reset every single day. Like you finish it, you put it away. And so that helps really stay on top of it. Okay, so her job, cabinets and appliances, tables and chairs on Mondays. On Tuesdays, she's wiping down the bathrooms. And what that means is the counters. So she's wiping down all the bathroom counters. And again, it's easier if stuff is off the bathroom counters. On Wednesday, sorting laundry. Wednesday is our absolute busiest day out of the house. And so if they sort their own laundry, they get out the baskets and it goes, and it's easy to just, if everybody sorts it themselves, easy to just start the next day. Thursday is cleaning out the car. They do this together and like vacuum it out, just make sure everything's out of it that needs to be out of it. It's all put back together. The little trash can is emptied, stuff like that. And then Friday is floors. And usually what will happen is they will alternate who vacuums and who mops, or I will do either vacuuming or mopping and they will split the other. Okay, so my big kid, on Mondays, she's wiping out the refrigerator and the microwave. So those are getting cleaned out every week. On Tuesday, she is cleaning the toilets. And yes, she's cleaning the toilets. On Wednesday, again, sorting laundry. Thursday is cars. Fridays is floors. And then she also has the additional task, which her sister does help her with, of completely cleaning out our guinea pig cage, getting it all turned over and laundered and things like that. So that is how we run the chores in our home. And by having our children do chores every week, they're getting better at them. Having our children do chores alongside us in tandem cleaning is making sure that they're learning how to do them at a level that is good and right and good enough for mom and dad. So it is important to involve your children in your home. It is important to teach your children how to run a home. It is important that your children are productive members of your family. It is important that you are setting a good example of cleaning and maintaining and the exercise and the actions of maintaining your home. I think it's all very important life skills. So I hope that you enjoyed this look inside of our new fall cleaning routine. There are a few routines that I am planning to share coming up. I'm thinking about my morning, the kids' morning, maybe like our week schedule, things like that. So let me know if there is anything specifically that you would like to see about kind of like the logistics of it. So like how it gets done. I'm super happy to share. You guys just let me know what that is, either down in the comments or over on Instagram. Guys, as always, I hope that you found any of this helpful, entertaining, or informative. If you did, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find me right on down in the comments or over on Instagram. Just because I feel like somebody's probably going to ask, the obligation of chores in our home starts very early. Basically, as soon as they are able to start helping in one way or another, they will help. And whether that was gathering the little trash bags from all over the trash cans in the house or folding washcloths, there's little things, putting the silverware away, helping switch out the laundry, helping make sure we have all the laundry gathered, things like that. There's always something that your kids can help with. And one, they want to help. And two, it is so important to teach them how to do these things. So that's it, guys. Bye.